Hi friends. So right now we are heading to camp. I'm so excited. I just stopped at Fred Meyer to get some snacks for the weekend and also maybe some seltzer, some hard seltzer. And yeah, it's kind of hot today, which is a little surprising because camp is usually pretty cool. There's someone walking in the middle of the street. So it should take me about 40 minutes to get there. I basically got some apples and peanut butter and some Oreos. I have tea and hot chocolate in my bag. I feel like we're ready. And I know everyone basically brings a bunch of snacks and shares. So, and we are fed all weekend. So, yeah, but here we go. Welcome to the first full day of knit camp. Yesterday I arrived at around 2 and set up my little tent here and just hung out, did a bunch of knitting. I wove in all the ends and sewed the buttons onto my fest vest, and then I worked on this hat, which I also ended up finishing. And then we had dinner, did a little walkabout with Tim, and hung out late into the night, eating, chatting, knitting. So today, classes are starting. I opted not to take the classes. I already had breakfast, finishing up my coffee. Thank you, Jasmine, for letting me borrow a mug. And there are a bunch of other people who are not taking classes. So go into town, but generally just hang out and knit. I brought my spinning wheel because there's a spinning project that I need to finish, and I think I'll be able to do that. And just a chill agenda for today. So I'm gonna take time because I've been doing morning pages as part of the Artist's Way. So I'm going to take time to do that before I go and hang out with everyone. I have a pair of socks that I need to cast on and get working on. And then also, of course, my spinning. So today's going to be pretty chill, and I'm excited to have you along with me.
What time is it? It's knit night. It's not knit night.
Knit camp.
Knit camp time.
We're going to a yarn store. We're absconding from camp. I'm going to a yarn store.
And to get Pepsi.
Like a criminal. Okay, hi guys. We left camp. We abandoned camp for like an hour or so to go into town to a yarn store, which is Naughty Lamb, which is in Forest Grove. It was like a 30-minute drive, and we also needed Pepsi for Tim because he was getting cranky. Anyway, I wanted to share my haul with you. There was a lot of good yarn there. It's a really nice store. They have a lot of stock. I picked, first of all, this Tumalo Fiber company. It is sport and it was on clearance. So I got 2 skeins of this. I've been so into this like greeny blue color. We got that. We got this worsted knitting for olive in, of course, this like vibrant orangey red that I've been into. I want to knit a cabled hat with it. Do you have any worsted weight cabled hat patterns that...
I mean, other than Tin Can Knits, that comes to the top of my head, the barley hat?
No, isn't that the basic one?
Yeah.
No, I want a cabled.
Oh, you want a cable hat? Yeah.
A cabled hat. I got 3 skeins of this. They're 50 grams, so that should be plenty to have like a cabled hat.
Yeah.
Super pretty. So we'll think about that. I might do some raffle researching tonight since I do have service. I'm like one of the few who has AT&T. And then I got this little sock set from, I don't even know what SBY.
Shirley Bryan.
Shirley Bryan.
Shout out to Shirley Bryan. And wait, I think Shirley is her mom's name.
Oh.
And they're just delightful. They're so wonderful. Anyway,
I just really love these like autumnal.
Yeah.
Variegated skein.
Go Senators. Just kidding. They're not that good.
And the yarn, I don't know if it's sock weight. I think the colorway is Pivot.
But the logo, the branding is everything.
Yeah.
The dinosaur knitting, good.
Out
night.
of control.
Yeah.
In a good way.
So good.
So yeah, that's my little pretty haul. And tonight we're gonna do trivia. You're gonna do trivia? You're leading trivia?
Yeah, you're probably gonna know all the questions.
Yeah, I don't think I can really participate.
I don't know. You might not though. There's some stuff about Emmy you probably don't know.
That sounds so ominous.
It does. Dun, dun, dun.
We're gonna have dinner in a little bit. It's very hot, unexpectedly.
Yeah.
Like it cools off a lot at night, but right now it's like in the 90s, I think. Which is no good. And that's Tim's yurt.
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 Yurt. It is.
So anyway, we're having a great time. Losing it only this much. Yeah. That's my update.
Vernonia Springs. If you ever find yourself in Vernonia Springs, come to Vernonia Springs.
Okay, bye.
I think it was like and you're not sure what's gonna happen.
Shut up.
Oops, sorry.
It's not the obvious things that you do, although they really get me too. It's the feeling I get when I'm with you. It's so warm, and every time you walk into the room, my eyes light up like I've not been with you for a day or a week, maybe 2. You're so warm, and I wanna stay here for days, forever, just to be here in this place, forever. 'Cause you light my heart up whenever I feel like falling down.
4 of Cups. Cups
It's just
party.
a part
I
of
love this person's sweater. I just said over it.
Lost again, going back around. Dreaming of a time when I get things right. Lost in the shadows of a million stars. Shouldn't they enlighten my near and far? Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are? Send a prayer if I'm out of luck. Send a little love and I'll make it back. Send me a letter and a bottle of wine, telling me I will be fine. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Halfway hard, halfway hard. Sing to me if I lose my voice. Set a better route if I lose my course. Count on my company and I will come. Save me when I am falling. Save me when I am falling. Save my love when I fall. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home. Halfway hard. Send a little love, I'll make it back.
Hi friends, I hope you enjoyed getting a little sneak peek into knitting camp. I had such a good time. I just didn't realize how badly I wanted to be in nature and how badly I felt like I needed a vacation. And it was just a blast. I didn't record any kind of like talking head moments during the second day, which I didn't realize until I was editing. But essentially after breakfast and knitting, I got my spinning wheel and spun by the beautiful like spring that is at the campsite. I listened to some music and then we were able to set up a market. So I sold yarn and stickers at the market. There were also 2 other local vendors who set up Haley Bailey Knits, who you probably have heard me talk about. I really adore her and her yarn. I have had a DK weight sweater quantity in my stash that I talked about in my fall plans video. She offers a monthly subscription where she dyes a skein of yarn inspired by a different bird. It's so sweet, and I will absolutely put a link down below for you to check her out. And the second dyer was Tumalo Fiber, Tatiana, who was also just incredibly sweet. She had a ton of yarn. Her colors were really beautiful. She had a great range, and hi Maple. Hi. So I did buy a sweater vest quantity from Tatiana that I wanted to share with you. So this is an amazing speckly colorway. The color is called Warm and Toasty. It's a sport weight. Each skein is about 56 grams, and it's merino and rambouillet. So I got 6 skeins of that to do a little sweater vest for myself because I'm in a sweater vest mode. But even more incredible, she gave me a skein to give away to all of you. So I have this amazing skein of Cormo dyed in these amazing like folly colorways. Folly colors. It's DK weight, and it's called Cranberry Tart. So if you would like to enter to win this little skein, including a little Oregon stitch marker that she also makes, leave a comment down below telling me whether or not you like camping and if you went camping this summer. And I will randomly select one of the comments and announce that in the next podcast episode. So you got like about 2 weeks from time of posting to leave a comment to be entered in for the prize. So thank you again, Tatiana. It was so nice to meet you, and your yarn is really beautiful. So go check out both of those 2 Oregon makers, and I will also link my website down below because I have updated my shop with all of the yarn that I have left over from my pop-up. So go check that out. I did get a lot done at camp, which was very exciting. So the first thing that I finished was my fest vest. I am very thrilled with how the colors turned out. I really like the buttons I chose. The fit, there are some issues that I'm having with it, but I want to talk more in depth about that and how I'm fixing them in the next podcast episode. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you can hear more about that. But in general, I really like it. And honestly, it was the perfect thing to have at camp because I tend to get cold in my core, but if I'm like completely bundled up, I tend to get hot. So this really was the perfect like early morning, not too late night, I guess early evening layer for camp. So that was really great. Next, I finished this hat, which has been on my needles for a while. It is the Snowdrift hat from Knits About Winter, and I think it turned out so cute. Right? Look at that. So I held together, I want to say it's Kelborn Woolen Scout, Farmer's Daughter Mischief, and just a random skein of mohair silk. So it's very fluffy and warm, and I really quite enjoy the way it fits. So yeah, that also helped me stay warm at night, and I'm happy to have a new hat in rotation as fall begins. And then last but not least, I had finished one of these socks right before camp, and I cast on the like first full day of camp, the second one, and I did not finish it entirely at camp, but I've been home for a couple of days and I just finished this not even last night, yesterday. So this is a pair of socks that I knit for my friend Zoe, and we did a little trade. So she is a cross stitch designer and she made me a little cutie cross stitch, and I knit her a pair of socks. So when I see her next, I will be delivering the socks, and her and I actually have a very special collaboration coming up that I'll be sharing more about in October. So yeah, I just wanted to do like a little wrap up, kind of just reiterate to you that I had a really, really great time at camp. In case you missed it, it is put together by the store that I work at. Last year I taught at camp, but this year I paid to go myself. I opted for just a tent camping option, which includes food but does not include classes. Yeah, if you have any other questions, leave them down below. I feel very like restored and happy. So yeah, that's what's going on. Next week, I'm gonna have a knit with me, knit in chat, book talk, not book talk, T-O-K, but book T-A-L-K video where I share with you the books that I've been reading over the past few months. And I'm excited to do that. And then coming up after that will be a podcast episode. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you really soon. All right, bye.